coming into existence. 8 titles. We'll never forget Papa Bear, George Halas leading that franchise. But they have made 2 appearances in the big game itself. They won Super Bowl 20, pounded the Patriots, one of the most dominant performances we've ever seen. And then they lost to Peyton Manning and the Colts in Super Bowl 41. Can this team do their own Super Bowl shuffle and grab the Lombardi Trophy and bring it back to Chicago?
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bears coming out. Mitchell Trubisky at the helm. And the rise of Trubisky, a big story in this.
Yeah, let's start a Kickstarter for 7 Days to Die update. I guess I could have took that off of here. I'm not going to talk much on this video. I'm going to just let it play out so you can enjoy the game. It says do-over, even though it's not actually a do-over of the 49ers and Chiefs. It's like a redo, I guess, with the Steelers and the Bears.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the first play.
I can see how this is going to go.
23 yards on the ground.
It's like the Steelers are like, here you go, come right through here. Here you go.
So that changes things a bit.
Just getting warmed up.
Yeah. They haven't warmed up for the whole season. So.
Trubisky.
Really?
That's a big ball there.
Nice.
Good, nice.
Well, he's not a runner, so.
Oh, that's good. That's good for you.
Yeah, that's good.
He loses a yard or two. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works out.
All right.
And he will be marked down short of the
held him to a field goal attempt.
The 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way,
I'm losing in the Super Bowl 3-0.
3 points. Probably not going to win this Super Bowl.
Like real
but at least
life.
she gets something on the opening drive.
Starting from
And it's certainly
behind.
not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now.
Steelers
Come
like
back
to
and
do
get
that. That's
greedy
all right.
later.
I called for a catch, and he's going to run it anyway. Okay, all right.
See you later, alligator.
I called for a catch, but it didn't let me, so.
There you go. See? And that's halftime.
From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. Now the Steelers have taken the lead.
He needs to get some oxygen. He's tired now.
So they gave up the field goal, but
Now, just about everybody on this team is the real 2019 players except for my quarterback, which is a created player that I played. It's Bilko Jackson. And there's
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
some backup players that I had to sign throughout the year, whatnot. But everybody that's starting is basically the starters, except for my Gentry. I've got Zach Gentry, which is the tight end, is our 3rd tight end, but he's actually now my starter because he actually had such a good year that he was upgraded. His stats and stuff got upgraded, and now he's the starter. He's a bad mamma jamma.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate.
My wife's laughing at me, so.
This will be taken in.
Mamba Jamba.
Mama
Taking
Jam.
across the 20. As his guys will set up shop.
Is it Mamba Jam or Mama?
Mamba Jam.
I said Mama.
Yeah, I know what you said.
Like
That's what I
mammogram.
said.
Mammogram. Mammogram. Jam. Bama.
As they come up 1st and 10. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I like this one.
They'll start with a give to Cohen.
You didn't like the matchup?
Maybe a
The
yard up
opposite
to the
team here.
24.
I don't like that.
And Charles, now we get our first look at this offense.
And one guy you have to look at in particular is Kyle Long. Can play guard or tackle.
There's ways to change that, but I don't like it the other way. I've tried that. I'm so used to the defense coming this way that
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I mean, even in games, that's kind of how you see it. Inside.
Nearly picked. And maybe lucky
How
there.
backwards
This guy doesn't drop any
I'm
defensively.
probably like it
3rd
the other way.
down.
I'm trying to go back.
Yeah.
And the starting
I'm
defensive
trying to
unit
do
here for Pittsburgh.
Bud Dupree came out of the University of Kentucky
I don't really know
determined
if
to
they're
let
lost since
everyone
I've
know
played
that they play
football, so-
football there as well as
Been a
basketball.
couple
A
minutes.
terrific pass rush
It has
off
been
the
a little
edge.
while.
After an incomplete pass on
Played with
2nd
the
down,
Ravens.
that'll leave him trying to
We
convert it
did
on
tournaments.
3rd and 9. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And
Yeah,
for Cohen, complete.
They were
And he's going
14-2
to be
this year.
brought down short of the
Well, I know,
first
in
at
real
about
life,
the
yeah. I meant
31-yard
like in the
line.
game.
Well, I mean, they'll be good. Actually, they made the playoffs in this season. They were 10-6. I think I'm trying to remember who they lost to, either the Jets or Jacksonville.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Man, it all comes down to this game, folks. It all comes down to this. Oh, what the heck? No, get away from him!
You rarely call it
Golly,
There you go.
they downed it on the one.
go down at the 1 yard line and helping out the defense in a big way.
You're
I'll tell you
welcome.
what, if I'm a defensive
Okay.
I might be thinking safety right now.
No, don't think safety. Think touchdown.
They go play action here on 1st down. Top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Get there. What the heck?
Complete.
Juju! That was some bad juju.
Instead,
I'm gonna try basically the
They
same,
tried to
but
break over Juju, they couldn't even get it.
We can practice
he
getting ready for this.
should have got it.
Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Try basically the kind of same kind of play, but a different formation.
There you go. You get to try again.
complete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I mean, he was wide open on that play, too.
Play fake. Here's Jackson. Top shelf for Smith.
Oh, come on, don't.
Get there. There you go.
Man, complete. Pass for
Don't
20.
call.
10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Gonna have a baby.
Smith-Schuster taking it goal line to goal line. 100 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
He had a baby when he farted.
Man, yeah, I pooted it out
Jerseys in this
instead
rookie
of
quarterback, so you know they love that
instead
opening
of
drive
coming out
when he
where
throws
it's
a
supposed to
touchdown.
come out.
Get a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
You're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look at them elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Man, that was crazy. A crazy play for the Super Bowl right there.
Boswell for the extra point.
Boom. Never hit the X building.
And this one's going to make it a
Don't hit the X
14th.
building. So he was fine when I come back.
I did hit the line.
Plain and simple there. Just
I can.
plays.
You always go above it, but you hit
Well,
it.
because I like more power than the actual line. But I'll hit it for you.
No, don't mind. I don't
If
want
I
you
maybe I'll mess up.
to.
Boswell
I just
there
hit it
to
that
kick
time,
away
only went
after the
back.
touchdown.
But when you hit it perfect, it's like a kind of a perfect kick. But the other one, they won't run it back at all.
Get him.
And a nice return sets
If
him
I
up
hit
with
it
good
more
again at the
powerful,
30-yard line.
He wouldn't have ran it back. He would have got it on the 25. Now, normally, as long as you can stop him before the 25, it's worth doing that. But as you can see, I didn't stop him before the 25.
I can't see that.
So sometimes I'll try to just kick it through the end zone so they can't return it. I'm in trouble here if I don't get a
lot of stars on that field.
Play.
On first and 10.
Oh, got him.
How about that?
I was like, I have to because I had a linebacker covering the receiver. Had a middle linebacker. I had to.
Is that Mr. Bud?
Force him over there. But that Devin Bush is 55. Bud Priest 48. So which one got him? Was it 55? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Devin Bush. He was the defensive rookie of the year, people. Devin Bush.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following
Yeah, yeah, but they will. They'll watch. It may not be live. They'll see it on YouTube. So I'm talking to them.
I'm talking to YouTube instead of live people.
Well, right now, I'm talking to whoever ends up. Yeah, I mean, whoever's watching, they might be watching 3 weeks from now or whatever. But I'm still, I still let them know that I care about them watching. The Super Bowl.
Care about when we're watching it, not don't care when, but just that you do.
Right.
And we want you to do a Kickstarter for 7 Days to Die.
Apparently, I didn't change. I didn't change.
Not Madden. We need a Kickstarter for PlayStation 4.
Update a Kickstarter for Madden. Madden's coming every single year, no matter what, and they'll update every week they update. 7 Days to Die hasn't had an update since 2013 or whatever.
Yeah, but that's because, the companies have traded up and issues going on, but it's still a good game. 7 Days to Die, folks.
Yeah, it's a good game.
This is taken to about the 14. So a change of possession.
I tried. I did everything I could possibly do.
You did. You get an E for effort, baby. I mean, that big old jump right there, that zig-a-zag zug, and you got, to the 42, it looks like.
All right, now we're going to try to, I'm up by 11 points, so I'm going to try to run the ball and maybe run some clock out. Try to get the game over quicker.
Probably not half as much since that's what we're saying.
Well, I'm just explaining what not talking didn't work or the run didn't work. Which, I don't know which one.
Yeah, either one.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess. It makes sense.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Here's that tight end I was telling you about.
Well, he sure did. Good. You told me about him.
He's
not
left
very
your leg and nothing.
Because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He may try to run for this. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. And that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just snuck out there, and he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
They'll try a little trickery here in the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long after one, a 14-3 ball game. On 2nd down, Snell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll
Benny Snell football.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
I said Benny Snell football.
Who's next connection?
They go play action now.
Yeah.
Flushed out right. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Like attributes that are unknown.
Second touchdown in Super Bowl.
I'm not sure what those are. They've been showing up all season long.
But defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Not talking worked, baby.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That was a perfect kick.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trubisky now off the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Oh, shoot. I screwed up there.
Throwing on
Get him.
2nd and long. Trubisky. Open man is Trey.
I knew I screwed up on that play. You're fine, Muff Muff.
Opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover it? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Trubisky will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
This will be fielded at the 17.
Ow.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down now, Snell. Fighting down past the 45. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
They'll run on first down. Snell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 44 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll come out in the pistol. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah, I messed up.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
But it's all right. I want the clock to run a little bit, so therefore I will.
The delay of game, costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. They run with a fullback mix, and it's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
That's all right. Come right on through. Let us move out if you're ready.
And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that, because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down.
That's what you needed. You wanted to score before the half
6
anyway.
points on the board. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end.
Yeah, and I get the ball first. I'll be able to run some clock and run the ball and run the clock out as much as I can on my first drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And
I just need to make sure that they don't score on this drive, and then we're good. We're golden.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
Can't do everything perfect.
Narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
To throw again on 2nd down, Trubisky.
Where was the interception that he was right there?
I know. He didn't want to catch it.
He did not.
Following a gain of
But he
6.
could have, and it was right there.
3rd and 9. If I can hold them here, they can punt. And I can run this half out.
50 seconds to go in the first half.
Push it down the throat.
Now Trubisky
Oh! All right, we stopped him. I stopped him.
and he'll get nothing out of that one.
They'll
The
punt.
defense loves to hang their hat on
We
that. Don't
go
they?
safe just in case they try something different.
For no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what?
I'll just fair catch it.
So many times. In this case, though,
I'll kneel down.
catch is made, put down right on the spot.
But I'll use a different quarterback to kneel down. We've got Paxton Lynch.
For halftime?
Yeah, I'm just going to kneel down and go to half.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the locker.
Yeah, I think you want to overthink it in this situation.
I didn't want my quarterback to do it because then you get a minus yard rush again.
Talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here in
Look at this three-headed monster. I put three-headed monster. Did you see it? No, you'll see it on YouTube because I put a little quick video on there before showing this thing. It was a glitch. And they're standing there and it's got 3 people in one. It's weird looking.
And more like a coronation. And to call the second half. Let's get it right
I'm
back
letting them
out.
see the halftime show.
And
Super Bowl halftime show, so you know.
Okay.
All right, Coach.
Oh, that was good.
We welcome everyone back.
All right, time to run the ball, run the clock out, maybe. There'll be some interesting plays probably in this half, though, so keep watching.
This is taken at the 3.
Guess I won't be running the clock just straight out. Let's do a team celebration.
The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards as his guys continue.
Looks like they practiced their little side feet.
Again,
Yep.
Fancy footwork.
Kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And quite a bit of razzle-dazzle and electricity on that return. It goes for 97 yards. So let's try this again after the kick return. TD, here's yet another kickoff.
All the right out of
This will be taken to the back of the
It's
end
like,
zone.
oh, he's going to try it again.
It looked like
Touchback that comes out to the 25-yard line.
Just
So here are the
kidding.
Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start
This is a ballerina spin.
and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They go play action with
Come
Trubisky.
on, get through.
Oh.
Really?
And now he's going to use his legs. Able to get this one across the 45.
Well, that was shame on me.
A nifty bit of scrambling there.
I couldn't get through the line.
First down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? This deficit,
Nope.
this stage of the game.
There we go.
No quit in him.
Evan
Now
Bush.
here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. This one into the hands of
All right.
And they'll
Come
get
on
this
now.
just to the 47. 1-yard gain. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
Whoa, whoa.
It's all open.
And they'll get
What
him
was that
down
play?
as he's inside the 40.
Look at that one again.
Don't do that play again.
Uh-uh.
It was just a bad matchup to what they showed. I mean,
Exactly what
Yeah.
he just did there, picking up extra yards.
it's not necessarily a bad play, it's just bad time to play it.
At the 38. First down.
No.
Takes this to the 30.
They're trying, boy.
They
They do, but we're going to put an end to it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a
You
second
pick the
and
thing
3.
and I'll pick the play.
Offensive linemen love creating
Not any of those because your people are tired.
I know. I can
breaks tackles and creates extra yards.
Yeah, substitute 54. He's
Almost feel
tired.
like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
All right, hold on.
Play fake. Here's Trubisky. Trubisky lost
Get the ball, get the ball.
and it's picked
Go.
up by the Steelers.
TJ Watt.
Don't fall down. Get in the end zone.
Takes it back to the house.
To the team celebration.
Recovering
Yeah.
for the Steelers.
Come
Come on, guys. Come on.
And what we just saw, very, very rare.
That's so
sack
Had
race.
5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
I went down the strip, Super Bowl strip.
And then went backwards and about
I was
got a
teasing
penalty
him.
for going backwards.
I was just gonna tease him a little.
Taunting him.
Extra point now by Boswell.
Oh, good point. I shouldn't taunt.
Boom. Boom.
And the
Shouldn't
lead grows
taunt.
even larger here in the third quarter.
All right. Good job,
So
Steelers.
not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, I'm gonna pick the formation. You'll pick the play on this one drive.
Okay. Go down. Down.
You only got 3 seconds.
Okay, I like that. This one.
Okay, that's what I
At
picked.
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this
Good job.
game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Okay.
So tough
Now,
because
they've
we
got
always
3
talk about it
receivers
being a
set.
game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that
Okay.
one guy.
You got 6
who
seconds.
can make a
Okay,
play
I like
against
this
all
one.
odds that
No.
maybe can ignite things.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
think
one.
that's what they're
I wasn't
looking
drilling
for
the one I
right
wanted,
You
but
talk about going to your playmakers. They
Okay.
probably
I had to
need
change it because I changed it to what you picked. Because I had picked something different on the other line.
and give them that
Oh,
opportunity
you did good on that
to
one.
pick up everyone else.
thank you.
All right. Now it's 3rd and 10. And always watch this is what they got out there.
Yeah.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over,
No,
unable to come
no,
up with a catch
that
thus
one.
far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges
All right,
against his second
here we go.
I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
They don't have a goose egg. They've got 3 points. All right. Good deal.
That wide receiver didn't do crap. Needs to that tight end.
This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks
All
like
right.
they're just totally
You wanna
out of sync.
pick my
whether they're
offensive
running
play?
the ball, passing the ball like
No,
we
I'm
saw
not.
there.
I don't
The
think I
rhythm
like
seems
those.
Okay. I'm going to try a couple trick plays on this drive.
We're doing some schoolyard BS right here. You almost had the pitch.
I was giving it my shot, man. All right. Now I'm going to try a couple trick plays. Let me do...
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff.
Oh yeah, I like this. Some of these are pretty. I
I'll
like
do the
them.
reverse here. Let's do a wide receiver reverse. I did it earlier in the game. It didn't do anything. They sacked, tackled me back 10 yards.
See how they handle any adjustments.
Yeah, that's what they did to me last time. So they know that play. So we won't be doing that one. But I might fool them with the reverse pass or something next time I try it. This is just a run, but I'm fooling them with the streak across, maybe, hopefully fooling them.
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson trying to run inside, but nothing there. No
Okay, I've
gain
got a
on
pass
the play
on
this
this.
time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
What are we doing?
Shotgun. Okay.
That one's pretty.
Okay.
There's those exclamation points, so watch out for them.
Yep.
There's Jackson.
Yep, watch out. Oh,
Almost.
Complete.
It's all right. We got to punt sometime.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just
This is our first punt in the game.
in this
So.
situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm
What's
happy
that?
they kept
Like I
him
said,
in
that's
the
not
back
good.
pocket.
I have to look that. That's the first time I've seen that stuff since the updates.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away.
I tried to get it on the one. Did I do it?
And this
No,
is going to
no, but that was really close.
Zone for a touchback. And now
All
the
right.
Bears coming out as they get ready. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get
Ready
anything
to
going.
do this one more drive?
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the
You
field
picked this
position
one
battles
because
in
I
general.
needed to see.
What they're looking
I was
for
watching
now is
thinking
more
we're gonna pick it.
consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards into Chicago first down.
It wasn't in there. I only had.
That one.
Trubisky
I had to pick a different formation because I went through all of them.
started 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Woo. Okay.
7
They're
yards
trying
on
a
the
little
pickup.
harder, that's all.
Leave it with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps.
I like that
You
one.
don't fit the run quite as well
All right,
because
here we
you're heading
go.
towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
All right. That's all right. They're trying really especially hard here.
A gain there of 12 yards and a
Impressive.
first
We'll
down.
do
for
better
the
this
Bears.
time. We'll do
I
better.
think they like this drive a little bit better.
Some of that, my execution, not necessarily the play.
That one.
Drive, they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And that play goes
The only thing I
nowhere.
changed on that
Taken
is
down,
I had
losing
the
yardage
linebacker
around the 50, right at
cover the running
midfield.
back.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
It was your play. I just changed
He
it
already has
one
2 sacks to his credit.
One
Now
route.
another tackle for loss.
And you know how you
to like this one. I'm not going to put Watt.
They're the ones helping
Nope.
the
Oh,
Then you're not choosing. You're not letting me choose.
Yeah, it is.
You're adjusting it.
I didn't. Maybe sometimes you have to adjust because when they line up,
That's true.
it's just different when they line up.
Maybe you just out and out.
Someone's not covered or somebody's not.
Take the ball
Yeah.
and throw it with those few as possible. Because right now,
I won't make any changes. But see, I should flip it because this is going all the way over, but I didn't.
Game kick, and this is Mike Davis. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
It's supposed to flip
Third down conversion,
automatically because I've got it set to flip automatically to make it adjust better, but sometimes they don't do it.
Yeah. That one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the
That's all right.
33.
Last quarter, they got one quarter left.
Remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Trubisky.
TJ Watt.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay, you want to pick it again?
No, you
Another
can do
pass
it.
attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, in the 4th quarter here, you held the team under 100 yards passing.
do the LB
You've done
run.
your job.
especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass
Overload.
downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That
I'll
could
listen.
hit
I'll
me.
do it
You're
next
right.
time.
Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. On the draw, this is Cohen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Okay.
They'll be back at the 36. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know that speed is the hallmark of
field
today's
goal.
NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
In case it's a long field goal,
Now
maybe I
Matt
can.
Bryant on for the field goal.
They're trying.
If they miss it, I
Well, they're going to try it.
It's all right. I got a guy there that might be able to return it.
They're not, I was like, they're not doing crap. I don't know what you were thinking about even trying it, dude.
That mustache threw him off.
NFL kickers
Huh?
His mustache threw him off.
I guess. That one, it was bad.
And this is not an easy
We'll
kick.
run the ball
20
now.
years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over.
The green
That's
swoosh.
a big kick,
That
but
one,
now
yeah.
we just
X.
leave it short. You're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we
They've
were
got it
seeing
all
runs and more
blocked.
plays and get closer.
Maybe
Now
add
we
somebody
think
over
they're
here
definitely
to the other
within
side,
range.
maybe to add a
Exactly right. When it comes
little
up
blocker.
short, there has to be something
Okay,
that went
we're gonna
wrong.
do it
There's
anyway.
plenty of play.
Starting the drive was Snell.
All right. Did all right. Not too bad. He got all the way, I got about a yard left.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
When it's all red like that, that means that they've actually blocked. That it's like you're not supposed to run against it, but
X.
okay.
The previous run good
Like
for
when you
9. Here's
show
second
this,
and
it
a
shows,
yard.
okay, good. This is the area you want to run to, that you don't want to run over here.
Yeah.
Because you're counting the hats.
Yeah, I see that.
They'll keep it on the ground. Snell.
Oh, you zigged it over there to the red.
After I passed the line, I got first down, and then
Just keep on running into the
I didn't mean to. I did a spin, and he went that way instead of.
He's been efficient.
Let's change the thing.
Man, not sure if
No, I
it's
want to
actually
run
in
the ball.
game plan.
Let's sit inside the end of it. Let's change.
Yeah, I want to run inside right now. I'm forcing them to.
X.
I went back. This is where it was.
I was going to do the ISO about
I'm
that.
forcing them to come up and stop the run, and then I'm going to do like a play action.
Yep.
Or running this clock out too.
On first down, Snell.
Push.
Yeah.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Next,
They'll
next,
take
next.
that every time with a lead. First down,
Here's the
getting
ISO.
8 yards. You love that.
Down.
Take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation.
There it is,
You're
double
down.
ISO.
Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their
Good.
heels.
It's open everywhere. Well, they say that. We'll see.
On second down, Snell. And now
That was not
Maybe
going
inches.
anywhere.
Maybe got inches. Yeah, inches. We'll try to do something. Do a goal line.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to
Run
get
to
to
the other side.
You're trying to scheme someone open who will
Yeah,
get to the
that
QB
side.
and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Do a slide left.
They'll try and run forward, counter.
You didn't know. You can run
First
wherever you
before
want
he's
to.
taken down at the 27. Third down turns to first.
Now let's do a play action.
Pickup.
Brandon, with a defense just
I'll let you choose
I
the
don't like
play.
that as much.
I'll let you choose the
I don't like the play action as much.
Well, you might see one you
You're just a
like.
step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences
I like
in
to
this
watch
game,
them,
no doubt,
though.
third down conversion,
Sometimes the
and that
people-
is going to be a story they'll talk about after this.
Drag.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first
I
and
think
10.
you think it's pretty, so.
That too. It's got all kinds of lines everywhere.
It's Jackson.
Let's do it. Let's go. Get to the line, man. Take it all the way.
I guess no need to force
pretty
it.
at work,
You can
right?
do that instead. First down.
It's usually what your guys do. Your eyes like pretty.
Partner as a quarterback, sometimes you just
Your
gotta
guys
know
like
when the
pretty.
clock is
They
going
like
off
the
in
pretty
your head,
plays.
It's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could have went all the way to the end zone.
I didn't want to get hit
Oh, okay.
because he could fumble or get hurt, so I just didn't want
No. Middle
another pass.
X.
That's what I did. It wasn't X, it was square, but it was the middle. All right, I'm going to try to pass it. All right, now I'm going to pass the X, I think. Maybe. He can get open over the middle there. Gentry. Oh, almost.
But it's incomplete.
That's a catch he would have almost all year. He's had. Oh, there we go.
Feels to me like you're just keeping
Go to
honest on defense.
the primary. The red is primary, so that's GG.
You're doing the X. I was talking about the John Will. Actual key to
What was the name of it?
I don't know.
Because it's probably on this list.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just
It's
as good
probably
as
on
running the
there.
football.
It's not.
Okay.
They go play action with Jackson.
He can't. There we go.
This is caught. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pick.
Okay, we need to run it.
8 yards.
We're on the 1, so. We don't have to run it inside, though. If we want to do a pitch, we haven't done a pitch. No?
It's 2 minutes.
The clock showing 2 minutes
what kind of run do we want?
Super Bowl
Is there a
54.
gun?
Shotgun? Yeah, we can do it. It's basically a draw. We can go shotgun and formation, gun. Now there's 24 different formations.
Change it. What about the 2 people back here?
Right here? This is a
No,
quarter.
that's quarterback and 1. I want the quarterback and 2.
There wasn't one yet.
Oh, okay. I thought there was on the gun. If not, that's fine. Pick one.
I got caught them
Now
out.
the Steelers use the
Yeah,
first of their
44
3
seconds.
timeouts.
No, I didn't. I had 2 seconds.
That'll leave 2 remaining.
Okay.
We'll be back after this.
Alright, so we'll go. Oh, yeah, shotgun. No, I don't want to do that. I wanna
No,
go
you were
formation.
in formation gun.
I'm still.
I could actually see. No.
There's not going to be 2 of them, but I need a running back there on one of the plays, so
Okay.
it has to be one with a running back. I don't have time. Nope, no running back.
So the
I didn't have
Steelers
time.
lift the ball as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to
I'm gonna
finish
throw it
off
to-
their victory.
Right here.
Throwing is Jackson.
There you go. That's all you needed.
Again, yet another touchdown as they
Have time, you lad, to do it. Okay. Throw it to my tight end and go across the middle.
So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
Boom.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd.
All right,
That's what
guys.
it's like playing with the
minutes.
And he
water.
quickly
2 minutes
and
to
did
win the Super
exactly
Bowl.
that. If they didn't get it there, they had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
To the 22, that's not terrible. If I can get him before the 25, that's...
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the
I like
message
the ones with the
if you're a
purple
coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like
That's
this?
what I did.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Playing the whole deal.
I can go, man. I can pick one.
Get it.
Oops.
Because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
you don't want that
Nope.
feeling
Nope.
again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And
All
able
right.
to get this
Now,
one
settle
across
down.
the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
By play, and I can go man cover.
I really like the route, the drag, and being
then
able to
now you
run away
can
from
choose.
defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better
4
against
seconds.
man
That's
zone
the
or
triangle.
Better against man because now you're running
Anything
away
that's
from
got
someone
multiple
and running
zone and man, you like
in
the
another
different
zone.
man and zone both. I'll do a combo then, because
Just cover
those are going to be your prettier plays
gain of 7
for you.
with a
Let's see.
2nd and 3.
Oops. Play
How
time.
they
I go.
phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of
I
the
like mine
sticks, whatever you
combo
want to
blitz.
call it. 7 yards
The
and
top
first
one,
down.
right?
That fits the bill.
You picked the bottom one, didn't you?
Not now.
From the 45 on 2nd down.
Get it.
Trubisky. And he almost
Now, my wife can pick a
intercepted.
play or two.
They haven't picked the ball off yet.
See.
That probably should have been their
Go off of
first.
this one.
And it's 3rd down now.
Zone blitz. All kinds
I
of.
like the square.
Okay.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Right there. Oh, your dude was right there, too.
I finger farted. I just finger farted on it. I was going to try to get control and catch the ball.
Incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? Seem to be pretty effective in
Squeeze
this one.
block.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely
punting.
outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to
fell
make it a
down,
total
but-
shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
No, we didn't give up any touchdowns. We gave up a field goal, and it was their very first drive of the game.
I thought they were just
And
really
the rest of this
Yeah.
offense heading back out
And then we
there. And I know
settled
they
down
double-teamed him a couple
and came to
times,
play
but
this
not
game.
a ton that would
Let's go to I-form,
Yeah, that's not bad.
yards. We'll see how
and
they
then I'll let you choose the play.
Do
Okay.
that, they weaken their defense in other places as
I
well.
like
How
all
many
those
times have we
squeezies,
done
the
games where we see
the
a
X
guy have a big
factor.
game like this, but it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have
You
big games
changed
as
it,
well.
didn't you?
No, I didn't. That's the dagger.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, limiting the pressure right. Now
Just keep
he'll
on
go
going.
down.
I don't want him to hit and fumble the ball. And
Well, no.
then
No, I can keep on running.
I ran. They only got 12 seconds. And then we win the Super Bowl.
Good job,
We're gonna watch
Steven.
that.
Good job. Good job, Bilko Jackson.
Yeah.
Who's going to get MVP?
William Jackson is my owner, and Bilko Jackson is my quarterback.
So is Bilko Williams' son.
I don't know. I hadn't thought that through.
Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
If he is, he's
It
got
could be.
a
Could be.
Do we have a team that holds the
Because your owner. Oh no, that was your coach. I was like, your owner's the
Tomlin?
dark side.
Mike Tomlin?
Yeah.
and revel in it. And all offseason,
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. He's not white.
Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Is your owner white?
It didn't let me. I don't think I created a I don't know. I don't think it. Yeah, I think he is.
Everybody wants him the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy.
I think he is. I think it automatically does that and like throws them up there. I think I can choose. I can't remember if I actually chose
What it takes to choose.
the actual person like.
You can't really like update them or do
I
like you
don't-
can with the player.
Yeah, it wasn't like chose a face and stuff. I don't believe it was just owner, and then I chose like my background.
Hey guys, whoever's watching, we just won the Super Bowl.
Steelers. Yep. So that was the Super Bowl. These are the statistics real quick. I'll go through them here. Bilko Jackson with 140 rating compared to Mitchell Trubisky had a 72.4. And I only threw it 9 times in that Super Bowl. 9 attempts. I only completed 5 passes, but they went for 170 yards. Not terrible. I mean, that's not a great game by a quarterback. I mean, you know, not necessarily. You want these, you know, these the prolific passers and all this whatnot. Well, I didn't need that. Bilko Jackson only threw it 9 times for 170 yards, but also had 2 touchdowns. So thank you for watching. We'll go ahead and show you the rest of these stats real quick, just real fast here. We'll make this. We've got rushing. Benny Snell football had 9 attempts for 56 yards. But Bilko Jackson had 4 attempts for 65 yards. He had a 16.2 average and a touchdown. Connor, he came in with 2 for 19. I also had a fullback run. That was my reverses, my trick plays. They didn't work out so much. I think Washington had negative 14 yards on 2 attempts. Those 2 reverses, that was bad.
Ready for that?
I'm gonna go just to the Steelers on this one, break it down, and then Nix. Yeah, he had 1 run for 9 yards for my fullback. So, you know, that's his 1 run in the Super Bowl for a fullback. That's like his season, man. That's like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm a fullback and I got to run once in the Super Bowl. My receivers, however, Juju really played for me, even though it was only 2 catches. They went for 108 yards and he got a score. Connor even caught one for 17. Washington one for 44. That was a deep throw. Was not a touchdown. Gentry, my tight end, is a beast. Zach Gentry, I mean, he's a real player on the Steelers team, but he's a third tight end in real life from Michigan. But I always thought, when he came out, I mean, he's 6'8", 265 pounds. This is his real height and weight. I haven't adjusted any sizes, anything except for my quarterback, which I created my quarterback. Yeah, I mean, if he ever catches on like in real life, I think he's really going to be a beast. But he didn't play well this last year. I mean, not play well. He didn't play much. He had like 1-2 catches, something like that, for the whole season in real life. But in my game, he was outstanding. Like, I have him starting now. Vance McDonald was traded. He got a touchdown in the game. Yeah, so you're right. No, I digressed. Okay. Blocking, I guess nobody wanted to block in the game. I mean, for me, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't terrible. They're just not showing the stats. But look, the Bears, they allowed a sack, 2 sacks, 4 sacks, I guess I got. Let's go to defense. Let's talk about some defense. Let me get off the Bears. Let me go to the Steelers. That's what's important. They won the game, right? So nobody else matters. Okay. So Hargrave had 2 sacks. Devin Bush, Stephon Tuitt, and T.J. Watt. Those sacks, I think, were pretty critical for this game, those 4 sacks. Holding the Chicago Bears to 3 points in the Super Bowl, I gotta hand it to the defense here. Gotta hand it to the defense.
Well, and to your wife for picking the really good plays for the defense to pull off.
Yes, she did pick some very good plays in the second half there. You just basically picked almost every play. Mm-hmm. So you
go wifey, yeah. Go wifey.
She was my defensive coordinator.
That's game. Right. Yeah.
So it was great. That was great. My kick returning, however, was impeccable. I mean, hit 2 kick returns, almost 200 yards.
Yeah, for 2 touchdowns.
For 2 touchdowns on the kick returns. His punt return was probably even better, even though he didn't have 2 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. Well, the average was 21.3, so I guess not. He only had 3 for 64. In the season, in the real life season, and they stopped watching because now it's boring, I guess.
Yeah.
In the season, my punter had like 7 or 8 touchdowns for punt return touchdowns. So that was
Nobody
great.
Wants to see the stats.
They did want to see the stats, and now the stats are over.
They're like, the game is over. They don't care about the stats.
And so finished.
Yay, we
the
won!
Super Bowl. I'm going to turn off the share.
Steelers.
Thank you for watching. Have a good day.